Hey everyone, this is LuckySevenDX. Welcome back to Let's Play Paper Mario Sticker Star. In the last episode, we took on the last stage of World 2, actually. We got ourselves a second world sticker, got ourselves, well, we took on a boss, all that shebang-a-bang. So I'm here, there's nothing new in the shops, unfortunately. I just wanted to quickly show that. But I did buy a bunch of flowers. I also got a flashier hole hammer from this upgrade block here, because you get a shinier hole hammer down here. So, I almost fell off a cliff there. So just wanted to demonstrate that. I kind of got it, and then my recording kind of screwed up. And then I'm just like, no, we're going to keep this because it's a flashy hurl hammer. So, yeah, that's going to be added to the museum at the end of this episode. So, getting a new sticker off camera. Always a good time, right? Anyway, going to go over here just to quickly demonstrate that there's a couple new stuff in the shop. And then we're going to get going on World 3. World 3 is going to... This episode's probably going to be a bit long because World 3, also, by the way, I'll get to talk about World 3 in a second, but these two are new, I believe. So those are the new things that are added into the shop, in case you're wondering. So that's a thing. Anyway, let's go ahead and head over here because we actually need to get a certain thing before we start World 3. Also, if you talk to this guy when you don't have a thing, I don't think I've shown this conversation off yet. So he's like, oh, you can't do this activity. And he's like, by the way, there's something suspicious in the back and you could probably buy things there. Well, he doesn't actually say you can buy things there, but he points you out that this guy exists. So, I just like how this guy just has a bunch of things stockpiled here. It's just kind of strange. We need the trumpet, though. We're not going to get very far off with the trumpet. In case you don't remember, we got the trumpet at the end of World 1, so the final level of World 1 with the boss. Namely, you can't really, get to World 3 without beating World 1, essentially, or go into the last level of World 1, at least. In terms of World 2, I'm not sure if there's anything from World 2 we're actually going to need for World 3. I might be mistaken. There's one case that might actually be... that we might actually need to have from World 2. But I don't quite... maybe you might be able to do all World 3 before World 2. I think there's a thing that you need in World 2 at some point, though. But, yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started with World 3. Like I was saying, so the thing about World 3... The levels, there's a lot more levels in World 3 than there is in World 2, but on the same token, there's a lot less, the levels are a lot shorter, which means, at least for this first two, I'm going to try to get, for timing purposes, I'm going to try to get the, I'm purposely not going to get the first strike here, because I want to show off the Snifit as we go, but I'm purposely, I'm going to get do two episodes, or 2 levels in each episode for the next few, mostly because there's a lot of really short, levels early on. Later on, they get a bit lengthy again, but for now, they're short enough where I can go ahead and get away with doing 2 per. Maybe this one, maybe not so much, because this episode, this first level is decently long, and we just had, 3 minutes of intro, basically. But, I think I'm going to throw 2 in this episode anyway, just because timing-wise, it just works better for the next few episodes. So that's probably going to be a thing, unless, this episode takes a lot longer than I'm anticipating it. But anyway, welcome to World 3. That was a Snifit. They just shoot bullets, just block appropriately, and you're good to go. They'll be one of the main foes we'll encounter in World 3. The Woods level, it's actually... I wouldn't say it's as bad as World 2. It's still not my favorite, and it has some really annoying aspects to it, but it's tolerable. Bring a lot of flowers, like I said. You'll see why later on. Anyway, there's a guy sleeping here. He actually blows you away if you, he has a really strong breath, I guess. Then again, we are paper. So, unfortunately, we can't get past him while he's here, and, despite our best efforts, he's not waking up. So, we unfortunately need a thing, which I didn't actually sling the thing, did I? I'm good at this! Be right back. The fundamental rule of this game is when you have a thing, you should sling the thing. Or fling the thing, or whatever the sling the fling-a-ding-a-ling. Yes. So the trumpet's just a 1 square thing. So luckily, you just got a whole new page of stuff. You should have room for it. Anyway, let's actually go back there and do this properly. So where was I? That's right. We have to sling we have to put the trumpet here. Oh, I'm so good at this. Anyway, don't be fooled by the fact that it's a small square and a giant box. A big box simply means that a thing is required here. It doesn't necessarily indicate the size of the thing. I know that's really confusing. It throws a lot of people off. It's another just mistell that this game does. That's really confusing, but the trumpet will work here. Gonna wake the heck out of that wiggler, and we'll be able to access World 3 finally. But this is Wiggler. Meet Wiggler. He is an awesome guy. He's one of my favorite characters in the game because he's one of the only characters in the game. Ha ha ha! This is an RPG. Anyways, This game does need more quirky characters. I mean, it's a Paper Mario game, for goodness sake, but Wiggler is pretty awesome. He's come out here to eat leaves, and he fell asleep. You can kind of tell he just kind of fell asleep mid-meal, and that's because there's poison everywhere, which is kind of a problem for the world, because, yeah, we better fix that, because poison is just not a good time for any forest denizens. So, basically, this forest world is more like Poison Swampy World due to, shenanigans. So, we're heading to Wiggler's Treehouse. It's going to be our first goal in this, world. So, let's go ahead and follow that caterpillar. Wiggler's pretty cool, though. We're going to be seeing a lot of him. For example, he's right here. Was there something there for a second? Was I seeing things? Also, it just got dark. It's kind of creepy, but Wiggler seems pretty cheerful. I mean, he's just a cool guy. He's just gonna... Wait, what? Wiggler's gone! I've seen enough internet to know where this is going. Anyway, giant tentacle steals Wiggler, and... No, he didn't just disappear. He got taken by... Did you not see... Did neither of you see the giant tentacle? Kersti, you should go to your eye doctor, because you really apparently need glasses. Because they both are like, oh, he just No! He didn't just disappear. He got abducted by tentacles. This is just getting all sorts of creepy now. But anyway, we're getting to the real level now. What happened to Wiggler? We'll find out soon enough. This is poison. If you jump in it, you take 2 points of damage. So you know what? You probably shouldn't jump in it. Oh, like that. You shouldn't do that. So yeah, there's a little like just intro to poison. There's a lot of areas where you can also flip the like small things poison over, and there's also lots of stickers in the poison, which I recommend not going for, because why would you want to subject yourself to that? I'm not sure. But hey, it's a Ninja! I love Ninjas, except in this game they're kind of douchebags. Because often they'll do that, and a lot of attacks will just not hit. However, if you use a good multi-attacking thing that's not a jump or a hammer, such as a fire flower, you can actually deal with them. I'm purposely not going to do that right now because I want them to live. Because I want to see if it'll show up as other attacks. I know he has another kind of attack, which is this right here. He turns into a shuriken, gets flung at you. It's all sorts of fun, fine and dandy. So, the recommended way to take out a Ninja is, please don't miss by the way, is a fire flower. I'm not using a fire flower here because I don't want to waste them, but they are the recommended way to take out a Ninja because they will, don't miss. There we go. Because fire flowers will always hit I don't know why, but they always seem to hit Ninjas. So the Ninjas will get killed in one hit. Also, they have a drop called the throwing star. So if we see a second one, we'll show it off. If we don't, well, we'll see one soon enough anyway, because there's lots of Ninjas in these worlds, and we'll be encountering a lot of them. So bring your fire flowers and your ice flowers. Like I said, they take out the Ninjas really quickly. That's why fire flowers and ice flowers are one of my favorite stickers in the game. Hey, another throwing star. Well, that works for me. That means we get to go ahead and show it off. Let's actually just do that right now. Hello, Snifit. You're a cool guy and all. Oh, hey, there's a new guy here anyways, so that's kind of worked out in our favor. So, throwing star. Hold in a bit. Excellent. And it doesn't actually one-shot him. Oh, I timed that poorly. Anyway, what these guys are going to do is they're going to try to paperclip you, which is all sorts of rude, and I don't appreciate that, sir. But, what happens, I'm gonna go ahead and actually let them. Actually, the first time you usually generally can resist. The second time you have to button mash A a lot more. You have to button mash A, by the way, to resist them. Generally, you have to do that. The second time they do it, you're generally going to get it because you have to button mash a lot harder. Apparently, I'm just bad at button mashing. Anyway, if they actually hit you, though, they'll automatically clip you, which means you won't be able to do anything for a turn. You won't be able to defend the next turn. So naturally, that's a thing you do not want to have happen because you'll get stuck, and it's just not very fun for you. So make sure you have lots of AoE things because you want to take out those back line clip guys as soon as possible before they make your life miserable. So, because every time you defend against them, they're just going to get harder and harder to deal with. So, yeah. I can make the jump. Yes, I can. I was just making sure there wasn't anything over there missing. I got a flashy hurl hammer already. I don't need your shiny hurl hammer anymore. We do need a flashy POW block, though, if I remember correctly. So, we'll keep on the lookout for that one. Anyway, this world is full of mysteries, and I need to stop falling with poison here. Oh, that's right, I can peel this. You know, I'll deal with the Ninja later. But as you can see, by the way, on that tree over there was a secret door. We'll see as we head back here. But yeah, this is how you head over here. You get a little boat, and you also got a line jump over here, which is good. More AoE things. You know what? I'm just going to take the hit because I believe there's a thing to heal us up there soon enough anyway. Ninji. Oh, the music's all sorts of sad now. Ninjis aren't a big deal, like I said. Lots of fire flowers, lots of ice flowers, and the world's actually going to provide a lot of those and line jumps for the next few levels, so we'll have a steady stock of these things coming in as well. But yeah, the secret door is right here. We'll be dealing with the secret doors sooner rather than later. Can I just not fall in the poison and die? That would be spondiferous. Anyway, let's continue to head forward. I believe we're actually near the end of the level. Like I said, these levels aren't really as lengthy, and we've really shown off most of the foes. There's really one foe that we haven't seen, but we'll see them later on, I'm sure. Anyway, you can see in the background, got some boomerang things. Can we not fall in the poison, please? You don't want to get hit by the boomerang. If you do, I'll actually demonstrate. It'll actually knock you back. If you, so stay towards the edge of the platform, because if they knock you back too far, you're gonna fall in the thing. So don't let them knock you off as you go. It's very vital. I'm gonna attempt to use the shiny power block to get a flashy power block, because that would be cool. And then if that works, I'm gonna start using just burn hammers and chill hammers to try. There we go. To try and get shiny burn hammers and chill hammers, because I believe that's a thing that exists too. I think, if I remember correctly. Anyway, there's a health thing here. But there's also 2 boomerangs. Gee, I wonder what foes we're going to have to face here. Couldn't possibly have anything to do with boomerangs, no. Anyway, head over here and, yeah, the Boomerang Bros are here. So, I guess a mini-boss of sorts. Not really, though, because they're just normal enemies. But they have a ton of health and a ton of defense. And enough defense, actually, to completely resist the Hop Slippers. So do not use Hop Slippers against them. They won't do enough damage. I recommend stuff that's just going to do a ton of damage, such as, well, honestly, this burn hammer here is actually looking mighty tempting. So let's go ahead and burn. Really, that wasn't 2? Whatever. Hi. And then they'll throw you boomerang. They'll hit you twice and do 5 damage even when blocking. So they hurt a lot. Line jump's actually not going to do that much to both of them, but I think it'll bring them low enough. I'm hoping they're both low enough at this point to be able to get killed by a fire flower, because I don't want to waste my chill hammer if I don't have to. So fire flower. I forget if oh, 1 left. No. Travesty. Whatever. As you can see, these guys, when left unchecked, can rack up a whole ton of damage. So be careful when fighting Boomerang Bros. They are not your friends or pals in the slightest. So anyway, that takes care of them, though. They kind of rhyme. They're kind of cool like that. But they'll both drop a boomerang, which means we have 1 to test out and 1 to use. So, you know what? We'll test it out in the next level. I'm not going to drop down there, because the end of the level's here, and we're doing a second level anyway. So, especially because that one actually went by even quicker than I thought it would. So, yeah, we can definitely fit in 2 levels here. We'll show up the boomerang in the next one, since we're going to be playing more anyway right now. And that's it for the first... There we go, I got that last coin thing. I almost missed that one, but you can keep moving for a few seconds after the screen goes black, so make sure you grab that. But yep, World 3, a lot shorter levels than World 1, or World... Well, they're about the same length as World 1. They're a lot shorter than World 2, but there's a lot more of them in this world. It's not just a 5-level world. There's a lot more. So let's go ahead and just get straight to the next one with 3-2, the Bafflewood. How baffling. So yeah, this level is interesting and also shorter than the first one, so this one won't actually take too long. But you can see bloopers in the background. Given the tentacles and all that stuff, you can kind of guess what we're going to have here. But this is the Bafflewood, guys. And it's an interesting level. It has a fun little gimmick, as you can imagine. It's sort of the Lost Woods of the game, in a sense. What you basically have is, these aren't signs, by the way. These are actually things you can stick things on there, and then you can obviously peel them off if you want them back. I'll get more as to how those work later on, because as you can see, you go in here, and you end up back at the beginning, which is not very fun. If you go around but this way, by the way, the Snifits won't actually ambush you. Be careful not to get baffled. I was baffled. I was fooled. I was bamboozled. As you can see, though, this kind of gives you a hint as to put stickers down on the signs that have the correct path, so when you have to come back here, you won't have to deal with that again. Also, I see a piranha plant, and I need to murder it. And also another new guy. So cool, 2 for the price of 1. Also, this gives us a good chance to show off our boomerang. Does it hit everyone? It does hit everyone. Okay, I'll show off my boomerang in a little bit. I don't want to. Also, piranha plants are spiky. Just gonna say that now because they are. I'm gonna just use an ice flower, honestly. I'll show up the boomerang later. I don't want to kill this Shy Guy because I want to actually demonstrate what it does first. Ow! I didn't block that. Those guys do a lot of damage. I'm gonna purposely, you can button mash A to resist them. I'm purposely gonna not do that because I want to show off exactly what they do. Namely, they spray paint everywhere so you can't see anymore. Which is annoying, but what can you do? Anyway, boomerang. You know what? I'm gonna show the boomerang off when we actually can see the screen. Anyway, I don't want to jump because then I won't be able to. It's just not gonna end well. So I'm just gonna use this chill hammer. And I still got the excellent. As you can see, basically, the paint makes so you can't see your health bar, the enemy health bar, and it also sort of blocks your view when you're trying to time excellence, especially in hammers. So it becomes a little inconvenient in that respect. Anyway, I'm going to fight one of these guys on purpose just because boomerang time. So you hold in a little bit, and does 24 damage to all foes when you get an excellent. It's way better than other weapons are. It does so much more damage, or other enemy sort of weapons. It does a ton of damage, so they're very good. I'll fight another piranha plant next time I see one, just because I want to actually show them off properly. So as you can imagine, you have to keep finding your way through the woods if you head in the wrong direction. Once again, I did this on purpose because I wanted to show. If you keep going, by the way, it says, if you get baffled once, it's like, don't be baffled again. Then when you get baffled a second time, it's like, don't be baffled for a third time. And as you can imagine, every time you're baffled, that number is going to go up. It's sort of a little humiliating reminder of how many times the level beat you. Anyway, we know that we can head to the left here. I'm actually going to grab a worn out sticker just because it will make a good thing to place here. So we know that we can head to the left here, and we'll just continue to make, hey, a shiny jump. I'll take it. We can continue to make progress. From here on out, I'm just going to pick right paths for the most part because, and just take my word that all the other paths are wrong because I just don't want to waste time showing off every wrong path. That just seems kind of silly. So this path is the right way to go. It goes right, left, right. Avoid the middle and the left one, that one. And then we get to head over here. Grab a shell, and I want what's in there in Poison Land there, so I'm going to get what's in Poison Land here. From here, I believe we can go left or right. I could be wrong on that, but I believe either way. Also, I didn't get to show this off yet, so I'm actually going to demonstrate this. If you wait too long in the poison, this game sort of has like field environments. If you wait too long in the poison, as you can see, everyone takes damage. So, well, not the everyone but Snifits take damage. So do not take a while in the poison. You'll start to take damage. And while it'll also wound Shy Guys, actually enough to the point where that actually killed them. I'm not sure if that actually made a difference or not. It might have. You don't want to fight in the poison, though, for too long because, obviously, you'll continue to take damage. Another thing that actually does that is the sand in World 2, which I didn't show off because I didn't actually notice was a thing. If you wait too long in the sand in World 2, you actually, okay, fine, we'll fight you. Oh, it's just one guy. If you see one guy, just hop slipper him. But the sands in World 2 will actually kill you as well if you wait too long, when you're fighting them. And at some point, I'm not sure right now because it's kind of a long episode, but at some point, maybe I'll do it at the end. Maybe I'll just throw it at the end of this episode, as like a little demo. You can actually die if you wait too long to make a move while in this while in any of the sand areas. So be careful. Anyway, this is sort of a secret bonus area because there's no signs here, so there's no way to really remind you what to go. But we're gonna have to come here at some point anyway for things. Is this? Oh, it's a red one. Well, let's go ahead and Red Dead Redemption here. I said I'd try to go for. I'm not sure if there's shiny or flashy burn hammers or if they're just normal ones and then Mega Flash versions of them. So let's see. No, it looks like it isn't really. I don't think there's actually shiny versions of these. I'll confirm it. There might be just like flash. I know there's Mega Flash versions of them, but I don't think there's shiny or flashy. I think it just goes straight from one to the other. Anyway, both the left and the right paths here are duds. You want to actually head over here to the right one, or the left and the middle ones are duds. And here you get secret bonus area with a ton of really good stickers. So grab the ones we want. I want the line jump, the hop slipper, and both flowers at least. That seems like a fairly good combination. Is there anything else here? I can get rid of a hammer. Might as well just dump all my crappy stickers. Besides, I'll keep a couple jumps to, used for fodder, basically, for, you know, putting... They're basically fodder for the signs. So I think there's 1 or 2 more signs left. I'll take an iron jump as well, because they're useful against piranha plants. I guess if we find another piranha plant, I can quickly demonstrate what happens. Anyway, just for funsies, let's go the wrong way, because it'll send us back to the beginning anyway. But yeah, don't go in the middle of these two guys, because as you can see, they will actually chase you. Oh, I can't read the back. I got baffled 3 times, oh man. So as you can see, now that we have the signs here, though, there's no guessing anymore, there's no memorization. It's just follow the path that we laid out, and we'll be good to go. So that's kind of how the Bafflewood works. It's pretty neat. Is it the middle path or the left path? I think it's actually the middle one. This one I might actually not remember fully properly. Am I wrong in thinking it's the middle one here? No, I'm right. Okay, so the middle path will take us here, and then you'll hit 5 paths. This one actually gives you a hint which one the right one is, because if you look, unacceptable, you know what? I said I would fight another piranha plant, so hi piranha plant! Don't run away from me! You fool! Anyway, does 7 damage to all of them. And I don't want to deal with these guys, so we're just going to... Well, I can't use... You know what? Power block? Nah, we don't need a power block yet. We're just gonna ice flower. It just seems like the best option to go with here. It'll do a lot of damage to everyone, won't kill them necessarily, but a power block from here will be enough to finish them off. Also, I'm kind of hoping we can see the piranha plant's other attack. That'd be pretty cool. Anyway, resist, 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 resist. Nuts to you, Mr. Guy. Do not want to buy what you are selling. And we'll just go ahead and power block to finish off. Hopefully this will finish off the Shy Guy. I think it will. And it will. And it'll also crumple the piranha plant, which gives us a turn, I guess, to demonstrate that you can't jump on piranha plants. Let's go ahead and do that. Just because, I want you guys to be able to believe me. So here you go. Oh, I guess when they're crumpled you can? Maybe when they're crumpled you can. Now I feel like an idiot. Now I'm not actually 100% sure of that answer. Oh no, this game has ruined my self-esteem. Boo-hoo. Maybe you can actually jump around plants. Maybe I'm thinking of Paper Mario or something. I'm just so other Paper Mario games that aren't this one. I actually don't care to grab that mushroom. Actually, I'll just grab it. I was gonna say I'll grab it to put it on. Oh wait, there's a line jump up here I want to get. And it's gone. Well, rest in peace, line jump. You were the best. I don't really care to keep this mushroom, so we'll just put it here. I have 2 shiny mushrooms and a 1-up mushroom. I am good to go on health. But that's the right path. As you can see, it's actually the only one that's not covered with red flowers here. So that basically means, well, that's their little hint that this is the right path of the 5, because none of them do. However, these are all red flowers, which means these all are things that you can put things in. So that's interesting. You know what? Because I have so many burn hammers and chill hammers, and I want to kind of see if we can get more and or get shiny ones if they exist, which I'm pretty sure they don't, but whatever. And because we're not really searching for any more flashy things that I can think of, I think we've maybe a shiny, like, I don't know if we've got like a shiny iron jump or something, but also we're just getting them. Ew, no. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's not a shiny one, but we would have seen one by now. So, oh well. Have we gotten a flashy iron jump? Do I have an iron jump? I don't have an iron. Do I have it? No, I'm not sure if I do or not. Well, what do we want to put here at this point? That's the big question of the day. Now I'm all sorts of... I guess we can try to get a flashy mushroom. I'm pretty sure that's a thing, actually, so... Just for funsies, let's put these both in here, and if I consider I won't get the flashy mushroom back, probably, I'll just buy some shiny mushrooms when I get back to the shop in between episodes. Because there we go, flashy mushroom. In fact, if I just get a flashy mushroom here, I'll just keep the one. Oh, there we go. Now we have a bunch of flashy... We have a ton of stickers to add in this one, actually. We've done good today, guys. We've actually done pretty good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's no shiny burn hammers or chill hammers. I'll be sure to specify next episode, or maybe even put an annotation if I remember, just to confirm. Anyway, this is like, well done! Bafflewood Management looks forward to your return! It's always fun when the Lost Woods just recommends you come back here someday. Just makes you feel like you're part of a community, really. Also, there's a dandelion here. This is going to be important later. We're actually going to be coming back to the Bafflewood at some point. But that's for a later episode. This world kind of has us going back to earlier stuff on occasion. So you can head back to the Bafflewood, but really we've gotten everything we need to for this first run of the Bafflewood, so let's end the episode. And we'll go from there. I'm still not sure if piranha plants can be jumped on or not in this game. I'm gonna have to test that out and confirm in annotation somewhere. Maybe. More annotations that I'm probably going to forget to add, and then cry at myself because I forgot to add them. But anyway, long episode, I know, but yes, I know game. I will take a rest before I start getting tired. But we have to throw in a few more new stickers here, and we'll be good to go. Like I said, I know it's going to drag this episode on pretty long, but it'll make for better pacing, in my opinion, for the next 2 episodes, mostly because of what's going to happen 2 episodes from now, and just the way I want to pace that one. I don't know, it's hard to kind of pace short levels like this, because I don't want to like have super short episodes, because I know you guys like lengthy episodes, apparently, and but I don't also want to make really, you know, oops, I fell down. I don't want to make things too ridiculously long either. I don't know. Anyway, putting stickers on. I've never gotten a flashy e-camera yet. So, flashy hurl hammer right there. You know, while I'm here, I can actually just directly confirm, so I don't have to even bother annotating whether or not we can actually... Oh, there's... yeah, so there's a... Yeah, so for these 3 hammers, there's no shiny or flashy. It's just the mega shiny and the mega flash, or the big shiny and the mega flash. That's how it works. So yeah, there's no shiny or flashy. Confirmed. Let's go ahead and put more stickers in. Super Pow Block! Really, they're pretty good because they have a high chance of causing crumpled status. Shiny Pow Blocks are usually enough, but yeah, they're still really good. And our first flashy mushroom, so... Oh, that's right, if you actually time the mushroom properly, you actually do get bonus HP. That's something I haven't really remembered to do often, so that's something I should definitely try to remember to do next time you do a mushroom, because extra HP is always good. Not that I've ever really needed the health. Generally, I'm pretty good at managing if you get all the HP parts. And the shuriken and the boomerang are added in, so... well, I call it the shuriken, it's a throwing star, whatever. It's pretty good, and the boomerang, it still has the same attack power technically, but it just does more damage, so... And it's also AoE compared to the other ones, which are just single targets. So basically, the boomerang is godly. However, Boomerang Bros are kind of very difficult and hard and rare foes, so you don't get them too often. Anyway, our new sticker count is 54 and 12, so we just got a ton of stickers in there. Mostly a lot of big shiny and Mega Flash stickers that are left to get. That's the majority of the stuff, so those are a lot more later world kind of things. So we got a majority of the stickers though that we need to get for now, so that's pretty good. Anyways, guys, this is LuckySevenDX signing out. We're just gonna go ahead and wrap up this episode now. In the next episode, we're going to take on a couple more levels of World 3 as we continue to make progress onwards. So I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.